Good morning everyone and welcome to a new vlog here in Tenerife. We're just off to work, me and Laura. We're going to bring you along with us, but we're also going to be testing out today our brand new Timekettle earphones. These are little earbuds that you just pop in your ears and they do translation. So we should be able to translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English.
That'd be interesting to see.
So I'm pretty sure these are going to be good for me. I do struggle a little bit with the language. I struggle with explaining certain things. So we're going to test these out and show you these as well. And crack on with a little bit of work. We've got quite a busy morning.
Really busy morning.
Plenty of chance to test these out as well. There's a few things I need to do, especially down at the airport. There is a missing key that I want to ask for. And it's quite complex for me to explain that in Spanish. So I'm going to ask them using the translator, which I'll explain and show you all a little bit later. And then we're going to have a coffee. And we've got a few deliveries and a few pickups to do as well. We have also got a Spanish client coming in that you need to talk to as well.
Okay, there you go.
So we will see how this goes. So we're now off on a delivery to Bahia del Duque Hotel. Very nice one. I think it is 5 stars, this one. It is a nice hotel. I'll show you a quick glimpse of reception. We're going to meet the client, give them the car, and then Laura will come and pick me up. Laura's got a couple of pickups here at the office as well. So it is quite a busy morning, always quite busy the first hour or so. Everyone seems to want them at the same time. I've mentioned this before, 9:30, 10, everyone loves to come in. But I'm delivering a nice Volkswagen Taigo. I like this one because I can put my music on the Bluetooth, and we'll head up and drop this one off. I'll try and show you a glimpse of reception. If you've seen Bahia del Duque before, very nice hotel, but very unique style. Not sure whether I would want to stay there for the money. I'd probably choose a different one. That's not me saying it's not a nice hotel, it's just not my style, but let me know your thoughts. And here we are, Bahia del Duque Hotel. It is very unique style, as I mentioned. You've got that one there with the big glass ceiling. I thought that was reception originally. Then you've got like a jewellery shop and stuff inside there, but the reception is actually just further round and on the left. But you have to drive down this big windy road down here into the parking. It's just a very unique style. It's quite nice actually, very traditional, and everyone, all the staff are dressed in the Canarian outfits. It's quite cool. So that's all of our pickups and deliveries done. A little bit of a manic hour. It's now 11 o'clock. Those first couple of hours did fly. Cleaned a few, getting them out. We had a few people come in last minute as well. Someone came in last minute for a 7-seater, so it was quite manic the last couple of hours, but we've ticked off everything for this morning. We're going to go and grab a quick coffee now at the petrol station. I'm going to try these earphones out there to start with, ordering my coffee, just to see how it goes. And then we're going to head up to the airport, pick up a car, and while I'm there, I'm going to ask about this key at the desk there in the car park. So that's the next little bit on the agenda, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about these earphones. So these are the new release Timekettle M3 earbuds. So these, you pop in your ears, they've got noise cancellation on them. They are sweat proof as well, so you can use these as normal earphones, and they do double up with the app as translation services as well. So you can use these to translate and communicate in up to 40 different languages with 95% accuracy as well. These are rechargeable, so these have 25 hours of battery life. You just pop the USB-C in there and keep them charged up. And then you just have the app, which is free to download. You've got touch mode, so that means you can listen to them, and then with one tap you can go from listening to music to translating or listening to what people are saying. You've got listen mode, so if you want to just sit in a cafe and listen to the ambience and try and learn the language or listen to what people are saying in a different language, you can click this and it will listen to what people are saying and translate it to the screen on your phone. And you've got speaker mode as well, so that's where you can speak and it will translate and then communicate through the phone the communicated language. Then you've got chat mode, so you can sit and chat with friends as well. And then you've got Learn Anywhere as well. That's where you can learn different languages. So we're going to put this to the test. We're going to go and order our coffee with this. And we'll have a little bit of a play. We might even try a bit of listen mode while we're in the cafe there. See if we can listen to what's going on. So one little feature is you can take phone calls through these earbuds as well. So I'm going to pop this in as we drive to the airport and to coffee as well. I'll pop one in, so if I do get any calls, I can just tap and answer the phone calls and drive safely and hands-free. So just pulled up at coffee. We're going to go and give this a try using the speaker mode. So as you can see here, I'm going to give you an example. If I click on speaker mode, click here to speak English. Can I please have a large coffee extra hot?
¿Puedo tomar un café grande extra caliente?
So there you go, then it'll speak out from the phone exactly what I've said in Spanish. So let's give this a try. Just waiting for our coffee, which we've just ordered. She understood clearly that it was 2 big leches extra hot. Now we've just got it in listen mode, and it does pick up on the conversation around, and it does help you in a way learn what people are talking about, what people are saying. We've got the Spanish news on behind us, and it does pick up on it. You can hear a bit about what's going on.
About this train crash in 2013, and the train was going on 180 kilometres an hour on a stretch of railway. It wasn't really allowed to go 80 kilometres an hour. So they're in trial.
100
a lot
over.
of people died, yeah. So they're in trial now, trying to sort it out and figure out what's going on.
Yeah. So we're going to keep it in listen mode and see what's going on. We're not prying on people's conversations, but it's a good way to learn. You know, when you hear people chatting, it's a good way to learn the language, which I think what we'll be using it for. Can't beat a coffee to keep you going on a work day. Nice little leche there. And an Aquarius, another one of my favourites. I'm going to pop the earphones back in now because we're driving. Keep on the hands free. And then we'll test it out. Hopefully going to get this key back that's gone missing. Basically, one of the clients, one of the keys has gone missing, and he thinks it was dropped in the car park there at the airport. So we're going to go and try and find it. But it's going to be quite hard to explain because it's a specific day and time that the client thinks he dropped it. So I want to explain that to the guy at the desk, because they might be able to check the cameras or something like that. So let's give them a try. But so far, really do enjoy them. I think they're really good. The quality of them is excellent. And listening to the music, they're just as good as the leading brand of those. I've had a few different earbuds. They're just as good a quality, but jam-packed with all that extra technology. So if you are traveling or you want to learn a language, you're going somewhere abroad and you want to order things that, you know, precisely, if you're getting in taxis and things, I think it is super handy. But we're going to put it more to the test. Our client, the Spanish client that I mentioned that was coming, he's actually coming tomorrow now. So what I'll do, I will take the camera back down tomorrow and I'll record using it with the Spanish client tomorrow when that happens. But for now, let's go and try and get this key. Wish me luck, guys. So, just at the airport, we're going to go and pop in and ask and see if they've found the key. Have you seen a Fiat key that was left here in the car park on Saturday at 1 p.m?
¿Has visto una llave de Fiat que se dejó aquí en el aparcamiento el sábado a las 13 en punto?
It has a Sanasti keyring on it.
Tiene un llavero de sinastría.
no key yet, unfortunately. He did check, he did take a good time checking out the back, but it did work perfectly. It read it out absolutely spot on, and he knew exactly what I was asking for and went straight to look for it. So I think that was really, really good, really handy. Definitely handy for those specific situations as well, where I don't quite know enough Spanish to explain it well enough. That was really good. So I'm just back at the office and I'm just checking the oil level on this car before it goes out later on. And you wouldn't believe the amount of cars that do slowly burn through a little bit of oil. This is a little bit down since its oil change about a month ago. They do slowly burn through a little bit of oil. Even the brand new Volkswagens, believe it or not, went through them and I'd burnt through about half of the oil. Each of them, so they always do need topping up. So that's one thing to always note, especially if you're going to do long journeys. Do get in under the bonnet, check your oil level, check your coolant level, wash the fluid as well. But we check this before every rental. But you wouldn't believe, even the new cars still burn through a little bit of oil, and it's expensive oil as well on the Volkswagens. It's a very specific type of oil. Yeah, I'm just going to top this up a little bit, just needs a little blob, and you can see it's perfectly brand new oil. It does slowly burn through some. All of the Pandas the same. Every single car really does burn through a little bit of oil. So to finish off the day, we're just going to give this Fiat Panda a good deep clean on the inside. We've got our Karcher wet vac out. We're just going to wet vac the seats. Give it a good deep clean on the seats, Laura. Enjoying yourself?
Loving it.
So we are just about done here for the day, but I'm going to insert now the clip that will come from tomorrow with Laura using Timekettle earbuds to speak to our Spanish client.
Hola, buenos días. Me gustaría alquilar un coche.
Hi, yes, we have a small car.
Hola, sí, tenemos un coche pequeño.
Sí, está bien. Estoy pensando para 3 días.
Perfect. A small car for 3 days would be €100.
Perfecto. Un coche pequeño para 3 días costaría 100 euros.
So there you go, that was our day at work here in Tenerife, Canary Islands with the Timekettle M3 earbuds. I will leave the link in the description. Definitely go and check them out. I love how much technology are jam-packed into this tiny little case, these tiny little earbuds. And they're really easy to use as well. I did find it pretty simple. And hopefully I'm going to be able to learn a bit more Spanish by doing that listen mode, using it in practice. You are constantly hearing what's going on, and hopefully for me, in my situation, I'll be able to learn a little bit. Or great for if you're just travelling, if you're going abroad to a country where you don't speak the language, these will definitely help you out. Super easy to use. Link will be down in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Timekettle for sponsoring this video, and stride on.